Hi there. So in this beautiful video, I wanted to go over, in a previous video, we talked about making lists, remember? I don't know if you've been through that video yet, but there was a video where I asked you to make 2 lists, and it was about focusing on you, shifting the focus from others to focusing on you. And it was about making 2 beautiful lists. One list was all the things that you already loved about yourself. And the second list was things that you can improve about yourself. And in this video, I want to go through that list of improvement. And I want to dive deeper into it. And you'll see why in a minute. So, say on that second list, you wrote down, need to be more patient, need to be more kind, need to be more flexible. I don't know. What your list was at the time. Be more tolerant could be one. In this video, we're going to look at why you're not those things, or why you feel that you're not those things. So let's go with, you may feel that you're not kind. So I'm just going to pick an example out of the bunch. And you could work on being more kind. But this is who you are. This is who you came to be. Your soul came to have this beautiful experience. And through your experience of what you've already been through up until this point in your life, perhaps being kind was not an option. There was too much going on. And this was not something that you got to practice when you were younger. And somehow it got lost as you got older. Being kind. It's not a priority. It doesn't seem important. Considering the experience we've had so far, it doesn't seem that important. Even though you might have put it on your list of things that we can improve. So, I put it to you today. Can we love that about ourselves? Can we just love that we're not kind? Can we just love that we're not patient? Can we just love that we're not tolerant? Because that's the experience we came to have. How does it feel to be impatient? How does it make you feel? I'm usually very irritable. I am an impatient person, by the way. I need things done yesterday, in the morning, before breakfast. I'm that kind of person. I need things done straight away. There's no fluffing around, just get it done. When I get an idea in my head that I want something done, that's what I'm like. I don't have the patience to put it together slowly. I just have to do it. People that know me know that. I just jump all in. It can be like the hugest, biggest mistake ever that they would think is a mistake. But to me, it's like, no, I'm doing this because I feel the urge that I have to do this. And I'm very impatient. When I get an idea that I want something, I need to do something, I'm very impatient. But what if, for your experience, that's a wonderful thing? I get to experience what it is to be impatient. And what happens when you're impatient? You're irritable. There's this energy, this, it's a yucky energy. It's not a good energy, like, one that makes you feel good. It's one that's like, it's like an agitation. More than irritable, it's an agitation. That's what impatience feels like. And mind you, I teach piano. And when I teach piano, I have all the patience in the world. It's when it's something for me that I have to do that I don't have the patience. If I'm learning a piece of music for piano, on the piano, I don't have the patience. You know, it's only now in the last 5, 6 years that I've slowed down, that I can sit with it and really enjoy note for note. But before that, it was like, oh, I have to get it done. I have to get it done. It has to sound perfect already. You know, very impatient. But for my students, I have all the patience in the world, because I know that they're learning, and I'm not expecting them to get it on the 10th go or the 20th go or the 50th go. And I know a lot of them don't practice, or some of them don't even have keyboards at home. So I'm not expecting a miracle from week to week, you know, if they've got nothing to practice on. There, I have all the patience in the world. But when I get to be impatient, I get to experience everything that goes with it. How does that feel in my system? How do I feel when I'm impatient? And the same goes with being unkind. If you find that you're rude to people, that you're short with people, that you know, just in your interactions, you're impolite, all of those things, how does that feel on a human level? How does that feel? It's amazing that we can have all these experiences, you know? We come here to be all of it. We come here to, yes, we can come here to be kind. But what does it feel like to be unkind? How does that feel? How does it make you feel? Yes, you know how it makes the other person feel. It makes them feel yucky. That you upset, maybe angry, depends on, you know, what you've said, what you've done, or how you've affected the other person. But how does it make you feel when you're unkind? How does it make you feel? Let me know in the comments. Do you feel good about yourself? Do you feel good about who you are? You get to experience all that. Do you realize? Do you realize you get to experience all that? You cannot fully, completely understand kindness until you've been unkind. Both sides. To every experience, you need to have both sides. How can you know one without the other? And there's a difference. Someone being unkind to you feels one way to you, doesn't it? It upsets you, or it makes you angry, or that was so unkind. It made me feel awful about myself. But if you're on the other side, you're the one being unkind. How does that make you feel? You're the one being unkind. How do you feel? Because I know when I've done it, I felt like crap. I felt really crappy that I hurt other people. It's a different feeling to when someone's unkind to you. When they're unkind to you, you feel sad, or you feel angry, or it all depends when someone's mean to you. But when you're mean to others, you get to see a completely different side of the same experience. Do you see? And if you learn to not judge that being unkind is a bad thing, or it's wrong, or whatever other labels you want to put on it, but you just experience it for the sheer joy that you can experience it. The being unkind. Not someone being unkind to you, but you being unkind. How does that feel? Because there's a reason that is on your list of things to improve. Being unkind, being impatient, being not tolerant. Whatever was on your list that you wanted to improve is there for a reason. And if you remember from previous videos, you are a blessing, whether you're kind or whether you're unkind. You're always a blessing to the other person. When you're kind, you are expressing your beautiful love. You are showing them the beautiful light that you are. You are kind. When you're unkind, you are giving them an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity. It's a trigger for them to look at themselves. Well, what am I holding on to here? Why am I upset about this? Why am I affected by what that person said or did? Why does it affect me? And so it's a moment for them to look within and find answers. Everything you do is a blessing. When it's not looked at from the eyes of judgment, when you look at it from the point of view that you're here to experience all of it, then you'll understand that you are unkind because you are here to experience what it's like to be on that side. And when you are kind, you experience what it's like to be kind. All the good feelings that come up when we do good things for others and make others feel good. So there's a reason that you have all of these things on your list. There's a reason that you're going through what you're going through. But if you remember, if nothing else, if you can take away one thing, and it's to remember that you are a blessing no matter what side you're on, whether you're on the side where you're kind to someone or you're unkind to someone, whether you're being patient with someone, you're being impatient with someone, whether you're being tolerant of someone or you're intolerant, whatever side you're on, if you've hurt someone, if you've shown someone love, you are always a blessing to everyone that you meet. Always. There is nothing that you could say or do that would make you any less. All right, my darling. So I wanted to leave you with that beautiful thought today, that maybe, just maybe, we can start to love that part of us. I love that I'm unkind because through that experience, I can know what that feels like. Not someone being mean to me and upsetting me. I know what that feels like. Boy, do I know what that feels like. But what does it feel like when I do it to someone else? That's what the soul is here for. To know, it's gathering information from all of the experiences. Both sides, always both sides. It can't have a whole picture without both sides of the story, or all the sides of the story, if you like. Because this realm is a realm of duality. To understand one, you need to have the opposite. To understand hot, you need to experience cold. To understand light, you need to experience dark. And so it goes. But for each experience we have, there are many, many sides. Not just two, not just the opposite. Many different ways to look at the same experience. And that's what the soul comes to look at. What does it look like from this angle? What does it look like from this angle? What about if I'm in this angle? What about if I'm over here? What about if I'm right in it? Then what does it look like? What does it feel like? What is the experience? The soul's here to play with all of it. It's not here to judge it's good or bad. It just wants to know everything. All right, my darlings? So love all of it because it's all here for you. Your soul chose it. It's all here for you. Love all of it. It's all beautiful. It's all a blessing. And remember, you are the greatest blessing. You are. Your existence. All right, my darlings? I love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. And remember to love all of it. Love all of it. Love the patience, love the impatience, love the kindness and love the unkindness. Love all of it. It's all you. It's who you are. Right, my darlings. Bye for now.